as many of us know, Gene was a psychotherapist. Central to his philosophy was that what we are is interaction. I'd like to just share with you a quote here of Gene's. A human being is not the content. A human being is interaction. My job as a therapist is to be the kind of interaction that we would expect to make a person better. With each person, it's different. And it's very different from doing it alone. The content is different, even if it sounds the same. Even if a person says all the same words that they've said alone in their room, it's different when the person says them to you. It's a different living process, and that's where the possibility of change exists. Gene, in saying that we're one interaction, was and still is saying something very radical here, that we're not separate things contained by our skin envelope, but what we are made of is interaction. So what clients are up against is broader than just an issue or a problem. It's a whole big thing that needs to be carried forward. And Gene called this big thing stuck interaction. No matter how dysfunctional something seems, there's always a life positive energy that's trying to move forward. And the fact that it's showing up in the interaction in therapy means that this life energy is trying to move forward, but it's getting thwarted. I think as focusing-oriented therapists, it's actually more important that we're focusing than trying to get our clients to focus. We're trying to make two somethings. The first something is the content, and we're trying to get the crux of the content. And the second something is feeling into the interaction that we're being together and finding a name or an image for that felt sense of you're relating, the way you're being together. And it's getting the doing and the saying to line up. So Gene would say, if somebody doesn't, isn't very assertive, you're not going to say, come on, you need to stand up for yourself, right? Because what you're doing in that is you're being another person bossing them around, and you're not really being with them. So you're trying to be the interaction that makes it better, and you're trying to make sure you're doing and you're saying are aligned.